it possible to run a driverless car in India? The answer can be yes, but our government is least interested in allowing self-driving cars in India. And if we tell you the reason, you might get shocked.
You are watching Deep Tech Stories.
Hey, welcome back to DTS. I'm Alisha and today we are going to talk about the future of autonomous car in India. So let's first understand what and how this car works. Nature of our world today is everything is in a constant state of evolution, especially when it comes to things that are tech related. Quite habitual to cars that assist us in most aspects of driving, it is absolutely safe to say that a step forward in this evolutionary process is going to be the autonomous car. It is beyond doubt that autonomous driving vehicles are soon going to be a commercial reality. Self-driving, also referred to as autonomous car, are cars which are capable of driving with little to no human input. A fully self-driving car would be able to drive you from Los Angeles to New York City all on its own, while you sit back, relax and enjoy the ride. Self-driving cars have been receiving tremendous attention as of late. In large part due to technological boom of artificial intelligence, in just the past few years, AI has gone from being nearly forgotten to becoming the largest research and development (R&D). Investment of many organizations across the world, put simply, AI has given us the ability to automate a lot of manual work that would previously have taken some form of human knowledge or skill. In the case of self-driving cars, AI can help with being the brains of the car, doing things like automatically detecting people and other cars around the vehicle, staying in the lane, switching lanes and following the GPS to find the destination. When we deal with regular mapping system, the system can tell us the position of a car most accurately to a meter or so. With HD maps that have been created using deep tech, you can pinpoint the positioning to almost 10 centimeters. This means that maps need real-time or near real-time updating of the mapping environment, and this can be won through enablers like cloud-to-car mapping system and cars-to-cloud mapping system. So, how does all this work? How are scientists, engineers and software developers able to program computers to make them drive cars? Here it comes, deep tech. When talking about self-driving cars, most technical experts will refer to levels of autonomy. The level of autonomy of self-driving car refers to how much of the driving is done by a computer versus a human. The higher the level, the more of the driving that is done by a computer. Autonomous cars are evolving from futuristic dream to modern reality. And as the technology matures, personal and public transportation will be forever transformed. Eventually, driverless cars will take human motorists out of the equation entirely, banishing dangerous, drowsy, impaired and distracted drivers from roadways. Nearly 40,000 people in the United States have died on the roads in 2017, and according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, about 90% of these accidents were due to human errors. But what's behind the technology? How exactly is a driverless car safer? And what will it take to get to a day when you can commute to work without needing to watch the road? Artificial intelligence drive autonomous car. For an automobile to be autonomous, it needs to be continuously aware of its surrounding, first by perceiving, identifying and classifying the information, and then action on the information through the autonomous computer control of the vehicle. Autonomous vehicle requires safe, secure and highly responsive solution which need to be able to take split-second decision based on a detailed understanding of the driving environment. Understanding the driving environment requires an enormous amount of data to be captured by myriad different sensors across the car, which is then processed by the vehicle's autonomous driving computer system. For the vehicle to be truly capable of driving without user control, an extensive amount of training must be initially undertaken for the artificial intelligence network to understand how to see, understand what it's seeing and makes the right decision in any imaginable traffic situation. the compute performance of the autonomous car is on par with some of the highest performance platforms they were only possible just a few years ago. The autonomous vehicle is projected to contain more lines of code than any other software platform that has been created to date. By 2020, the typical vehicle is expected to contain more than 300 million lines of code and will contain more than 1 TB terabytes of storage and will require memory bandwidth of more than 1 TB per second to support the compute performance necessary for autonomous driving. Hence, a future where a smart car will arrive at your doorstep to pick up as a take-up to our destination without any traffic or driver input is not that far away. So back to our first point, is it possible to run a driverless car in India? The answer is currently no, because the government gave us a very silly reason. More than 2 years back, the then Minister of Road Transport and Highways, Nitin Gadkari, said driverless car will not be allowed in India because the government is not going to promote any technology that comes at the cost of jobs. Can you believe this explanation? He said 2 years back that the country has 40 lakh drivers and there is a shortage of 25 lakh drivers, and that driving skills can provide employment failing, with jobs of 1 crore people would be at stake. Really? Then why you introduce the bullet train or send satellites to space when that money can be used to promote or create jobs in other sectors? Further, even the seemingly innocent metro rail may have put so many car and auto rickshaw drivers off the roads. There is no stopping automation. Company will continue to use artificial intelligence, software bots, and AI-powered robots to maintain their global competitive edge. Besides, if you want to export made in India products successfully, you will need a cost advantage that only automation can provide. On a positive note, India alone will account of around 23% of jobs that will be lost to automation globally by 2021. According to a research by human resources solution firm People Strong, will our policymakers then only adopt the technology that creates jobs and shun those whose impact we do not fully understand as yet? If such was the case, we would have missed the benefits of industrial revolution and would still living in the smokestack era. But we have to agree that there are many challenges in India even if the government approves the autonomous car. India ranks first in the number of road accident related deaths around the world according to a survey. Road accident claimed more than 1.5 accident-related deaths in the country in 2018. Now, in a country where traffic spins are merely a shiny blue or green board, can autonomous car ensure safety? The entire technology behind self-driving car is based on the AI identifying the surrounding to operate. The world's largest tractor manufacturer is positive on taking from automation into a whole another level in India. Flux Auto, a Bangalore-based company, is developing an autonomous truck that will have the ability to fly on Indian highways. However, the driver would still be needed in case things might go wrong. The company has conducted a 10-kilometer long test and evaluated truck on a certain parameter. In Mumbai, Flash iBox claimed it is a building of level 4 autonomous car. As seen in the past, technology waits for no one. No matter how stringent the controls are, what is the situation, you need to adapt. People used to be skeptical about electric vehicles, but here we are today embracing them. Instead of waiting for the technological changes to haunt us, we have got to adapt. The job loss situation makes even more sense in current time and in a post-pandemic world. There are going to be more job losses for sure, but that shouldn't stop us from adopting the technology. That's it for today. I hope this video helped you and I hope you enjoyed the video. Do share, like, comment and stay tuned with Deep Tech. Thank you for watching.
You are watching Deep Tech Stories.